And here we are. This is Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a snouted cobra. And we are going to we're going to see if we're going to feed him a python today. And I am lowering this python down through the top hole there. And we're going to put it right down there. I'm going to see what he thinks about it. If he could chug this down, it'll hold him for a little while. I'm going to just go ahead and toss it in there. There it is. We get to watch a cobra eating a python. I'm going to open this door up so we can get a better view now that he's busy. We have a much better shot because that is a decent size python for this cobra. Watch him put this thing away. It's gonna be amazing. Well, he's not wasting any time, is he? Pharaoh is so cool. I love my cobras. Look at that. Now this meal is going to last him for a minute. They got such a high metabolism that they digest these things just about as quick as they know how to eat them. But this cobra, this python that he's eating is bigger around than he is and nearly as long. So that's going to definitely be a full belly when he gets through. Alright, I was hoping he was going to do that. Wow. That is pretty amazing. Now he's looking at me. I'm getting too close. He's like, "What are you looking at, man?" Wow. Oh no. Alright. My camera went dead. My other camera went dead, so we're going to finish with this one. But done spooked him out. You can see the tail. The tail of the python is going around the corner. And you can see him over here coming around here. He's going to drag that sucker around. And when he does, we'll get another view of it. But unfortunately, he drug it behind that scenery there. And I'm hoping he'll drag it all the way through so we can finish. But you can see his stomach and his body moving as he swallows that thing. And his belly's getting bigger, his whole body's getting bigger because he's shoving a whole snake right down the pike. He's already finished. He just finished that thing. Look at that. There he is. He just finished that thing. He swallowed that whole python. Wow. That was quick. Did you see how big that snake was? That sucker put that down in just, what, a couple of minutes. And look how big he is now. Look at the size of that snake. Look how white the colors are on him. Boy, it sure did lighten the colors. Now he's gonna wipe his mouth. He's using napkins. He says, I need to wipe my mouth. That was a big meal. That was a big meal. Biggest meal he's ever had. Because that snake was a lot bigger than the boa constrictor that he ate. So I've got another one. And we're gonna see if, I'm gonna feed it to Sheba. I'm gonna see if we can get some good footage on her eating. There he is, hooding up. Beautiful boy. Get an overshot of that hood. Look at that. Isn't that cool? He's so beautiful. And snouted cobras have one of the largest hoods of all the cobras. They're known for this huge hood. And he has definitely got a big one coming on. He's so pretty. What a pretty boy. Yeah. Here we go. Maybe she'll start eating it. There it is. Alright. It's a fairly good sized snake for a little snake like her. It's about as big as she is. It's amazing how fast they can swallow these things. Watch her. She's just shoveling that thing down. Wow. That is amazing. And this is the reason some of my snakes I have in pairs. I have a pair of royal pythons, and I'm not worried about them eating each other. I have a pair of blood pythons. I'm not worried about them eating each other. I have a pair of gaboon vipers, and I'm not worried about them eating each other. So they all of them live in the same cage together. I have pairs and they're living together in the same cage. Cobras, the reason that I have a pair of cobras and they have separate rooms, separate cages, is so that I don't end up coming in the morning and finding just one big fat cobra, because they might eat each other. I've had snakes that have eaten other snakes before. I had the head, I cut the head off of one of these snakes here to help train my San Isabel Island ground boa how to eat mice and rats And she's transferred. Now she eats mice and rats. But at the beginning, she would starve. She went, I let her go for a couple of months trying to get her to transfer over, and she just wouldn't do it. And so I cut the head off of this python here and fed it to her. And then I took a piece of the python and a little pinky mouse, and I hollowed out, I wrung out the insides of that python, and I stuffed the pinky mouse inside the python skin, the little piece of python skin that I had cut off. And she ate that. And it was shortly after that that she started eating mice. And now she also eats rats. So she eats mice and rats freely now. But that's the reason that this snake here didn't have a head. And I don't think the Sheba minds that it didn't have a head. She knew which end to start with a head or not. And this little python it's bigger around than she is. It's fatter, definitely a lot bigger, thicker than she is, and nearly as long. And it's just amazing to see that a snake can eat another snake that's bigger around and nearly as long, and yet they'll put this whole sucker down inside of them. Wow, it's just amazing they can do that. That's a huge meal. Okay, she's gonna slip around that corner there, and we're gonna follow. That's the convenient thing about having this little camera here, is that you can do that. I don't know if you can hear it, but she's like smacking. If you listen real careful, she's slurping. So cool. Wow. And they can eat it so fast. It's amazing how fast they can put that sucker down. Something is as big as she is, and fatter, way fatter. You can tell that it's bigger around than she is. Nearly as long. And she's just downing it. I'm gonna try to keep my camera focused on her. I'm gonna follow her as best I can. Because these snakes have a habit of pulling their prey where we can't see. So I'm gonna chase her this time. She's gonna pull it around there, but I'm gonna go around there with her. And since her mouth is obviously, your mouth can't get much more full than hers is right now. The last thing I'm worried about right now is getting bit. I'm just about as safe as I can possibly be with her right now, because she can't cough it up very fast. Look how fast she's putting that sucker down. That is amazing. Wow. Good job, Sheba. That is so cool. She's just about to finish that sucker. Yeah, she's getting full. She's still got about 6 inches to go. He's almost there. Wow. I really can't see what I'm videotaping, so I'm hoping I'm getting a good shot. That is just amazing. She ate that big old snake. That is just completely overwhelmingly amazing. I'm just blows me away to see that they can even do that. Alright. She's nice and mellow, so I'm hoping she's not gonna like freak out with me being, my camera in my hand is within 4 inches of her right now. And now her mouth isn't busy.